Details tonight about the man cops are looking for in the shooting of 3 people in Times Square.
A huge show of force by cops tonight trying to reassure jittery New Yorkers about visitors and safety in Times Square.
Here's Eyewitness News reporter Josh Einiger with the latest on the desperate search for the shooter.
Tonight, as tourists took pictures of police, the cops were keeping an eye on the crowds, their presence noticeably heightened in what already was one of the most heavily policed pieces of asphalt in the country, if not the world. Which means when bullets flew in the heart of Times Square Saturday night, dozens of cops were already here. Among them, Officer Alyssa Vogel, who sprinted to the 4-year-old girl crumpled on the pavement and bleeding heavily from her leg. Vogel applied her department-issued tourniquet, scooped her up, and raced a block to the nearest ambulance.
Any cop that was in my position would have done the exact same thing.
Perhaps, but tonight the 4-year-old's grandmother expressed gratitude the girl was already out of the hospital as police continued their hunt for the alleged gunman. They identify him as Farrakhan Mohammed, a sidewalk hustler cops say had been trying to shoot his own brother.
Smoother than your smoothest criminal. Shamo, about that money, what we get into. Shamo, about that money, get residuals. Shamo.
Yes. Yes, 2 times. I know the vibes. They go. She go. We go. They go. Ooh la la, ah wee wee. Ooh la la. Looking for M's like I lost a friend. Hop out of the bed like where the bread. What it do, YouTube? You now tuned in. POPAVIST. POPAVIST TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic, that feeling. Back up in here one more again. If it's your first time, then come on in. Over here, we deal with sports, hip-hop, interviews, Popavisms 101, and motivation. If that sounds like your cup of tea, then kindly hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell before you leave so when I upload the videos, you get alerted. And if it's not your first time, of course, we appreciate you. But you know how we do. You know how we start the show. Tony, there was no other way. We in the end game now. And we is in the end game, folks. Y'all seen a little clip. I mean, like, what's the world coming to? That favorite line in the Goodfellas movie when Joe Pesci just pulled out, pop, 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 killed the little young nigga, you know what I mean, for standing up for himself and talking back. And Robert De Niro looking at him like, hey, buddy, what the fuck you doing? Like, I was just playing. Like, it's not that serious. So it's like this dude, Muhammad Farrakhan. Like, you got the nerve to have Muhammad Farrakhan. Like, and you gonna just pull out your gun in broad daylight, like, you know what I mean? Like the scene in Juice when Bishop and Q was in the elevator and it's like, yo, looking around, like just staring each other down, like, so you're just gonna shoot me in the elevator? And nigga straight pulled out, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm with the shits. But just be prepared, you know, when they hunt you down, they catch you, you know what I mean? And they treat you like, you know, they don't give a fuck, like you don't give a fuck, like we don't give a fuck, like, you know what I mean? Like that part. So the story is crazy. It's coming out of New York, you know what I mean? The hometown, you know what I mean? The home of the brave, you know what I mean? And apparently, or allegedly, right? I mean, every time you got to put the alleged on it. This dude, Muhammad Farrakhan, which is, again, like people only really, unless your family is this, then you brought up as this, and you still could be, you know what I mean, out there in the streets, granted. But normally, right? Like normally, you got, you know, your name is Jerome Daniels, you know what I mean? You get locked for doing some fuck shit. Then you go to prison. Then you turn to Kareem Akbar. He is the true leader of the C and B. Like, that's when you change and you convert. You know what I'm saying? You don't have a name like Muhammad Farrakhan, you know what I mean, and then do some shit like this. Crazy, crazy, shit crazy. So apparently, or allegedly, Mr. Muhammad Farrakhan is, I guess, having a dispute with his brother, like with his own brother. I'm assuming it's his own flesh and blood brother, like Minister Society. We supposed to be brothers. Like, give me this. Like, are you a baller? Are you a baller? Like that part when he jacked him, you know what I mean, coming out of McDonald's where he was coming from, and he jacked him for his whip and all that. And while he was jacking him, a dude looking at him like, damn it, man. We supposed to be brothers. And everybody that, got the black and with your black, yeah, everybody that's black and brown, some people just don't give a fuck. Even your own brother will try to gun you down in the elevator, shoot you with no remorse in the bar like Joe Pesci did the little nigga, and don't give a fuck if it's 1,000,000 cameras around. Like you all low, like you on TV, like you I'm on TV. I made it. I made it on the news for trying to kill, your other son. Crazy, like you can't make this shit up. So he's now Noriega, NRE, on the run eating, not the drink champs, but the drink champs. And they gonna catch him, sooner or later, The thing is, what I learned, one of my brothers told me while I was locked, like, if you ain't got no money, you can't even go on the run. You can't, you can hide out at some friend's house here and there, but after a while, it's like, yeah, you still just a nigga laying up. Like, you could be on the run, but the lights still gotta get paid. You still watching, cable and all that, ESPN. You still drinking up all the Kool-Aid, so you can't work, you can't go out and do anything, like, because you on the run. You know what I mean? Your face is plastered all over the news. And shit like that make it hot for the block. That's a stain on the mayor, on de Blasio. And, it's so crazy in New York and a lot of other cities as these times get darker and darker. Like, hell is hot. You know what I mean? Shout outs to X. Cuomo was like, yo, the New Yorkers is not surprised by this shit. We don't feel no type of way that this shit happened. Maybe the tourists and all that is looking around like, oh, shit, niggas is busting shots in broad daylight. It's already wild police down there. Like, to do anything down there is just, that's you bugging out. Like, you all the way bugging out. So we ain't in the end game for that. We ain't in the end game because, so my lady at her place of business, right? Like, my lady Keisha went to shoot at her place of business. It's so crazy out here, like, how the climate of the Me Too's and the Pick Me's and all these little movements and shit, like, they making it hot out here for a brother. Like, a brother can't even say what I'm about to tell y'all. And ladies, if you feel offended, then you let me know, you know what I mean? And then I'll say, all right, cool. I don't know what it's like to be getting my ass pinched, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Although I've been hit on mad times, and these is one of the double standards when it comes to men and women, that when they like you at the job, and I told y'all, when I used to have to go to the office and work, get hit on mad times, get flirted with a lot, even by married women and women that's in relationships. Oh yeah, women hit on men too, you know what I mean? And they, especially the aggressive ones, the bigger, heavier ones, like, oh yeah, you know what I mean? Like, oh, we gonna do something, you know what I mean? And I'm looking like, what? Like, what? Like, you know what I mean? Repeat that again? So anyway, I guess it was a Mother's Day or, the day after Mother's Day, you know what I mean? They decided to do a little something for the workers and shit. So they giving out bags or raffle or whatever. They giving out some nice bags, right? So I guess it's mostly ladies did. So it's a gentleman that worked there. I don't know his name, and it doesn't matter. So while they giving out the bags and all, I guess he's trying to get a bag. So the supervisor that's giving out the bags is like, you got a girl? Like, I'll give you the bag, but it's a woman's bag. So what you gonna do with it? You got a girl? And he like, nah, I don't got a girl. But if he's and I'm gonna mess the story up, but you're gonna get the gist of it right now. He pretty much said he don't got a girl, but he would take the bag to give to one of the ladies that worked there. And then he said, I want her to be my girl. So because he said that, I don't think that's sexual harassment. I don't think he's out of pocket. I don't think he's a pervert. I don't think any of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't. If you hear something in that, then leave it in the comments. Because I got a lot of new female subscribers. Shout outs to y'all, you know what I mean? One of them hit me in the chat, can't think of the name right now. They're like, I'm up in the morning early listening to the intro, getting ready for the show. Like, yeah, salute to you, you know what I mean? I don't see nothing wrong with what he did. He wasn't in a position of power, you know what I mean? Trying to abuse his authority. So the supervisor takes the woman to the side, asks her, does she feel uncomfortable or does she feel any type of way? And should she send him home? Should she send a nigga home for saying, I want her to be my girlfriend? I would give her the bag. Damn it, man. Like, you can't even compliment. You can't even say anything. You gotta walk. It's like jail. I give you some, like in jail. I know I quote that a lot because I spent a lot of time there and I've been in and out the system. I'm not perfect. I'm not an angel. You know, it is what it is. And I know a lot of people out there fit my category for my age bracket, the generation I'm in. So I know a lot of brothers can relate because I see them every day. You know what I'm saying? See them on the gram. I see them. I know them. They exist. I'm not the only one. I'm not unique. When you've been locked up, right? I don't know about the feds and all that because I've never been there, but I've been to the state a few times. In the state, and I used to know the rules, you know what I'm saying? Quote the numbers and all that, so I can't do it right now. It's been a minute. But it's a rule in there called reckless eyeballing, meaning you can't look at these nasty joints that's up there, these old decrepit ladies and all that. If you've been up north, then you know. If you know, you know. Like, it ain't nothing good up north. Like, after 4 or 5 years, they start looking good. That's how long it got to take for your brain to start saying, damn, I want to be with a woman. I miss being with a woman, especially if you ain't getting no visits. So, you know, when this movement, the mental and the men go your own way, and I spoke about this already in the other video. Yeah, go see the other video. So I don't want no parts of that. You know what I'm saying? But I dig it. Why men are saying, like, I'm going to take it on the hop because this shit is rigged. Like, this shit is rigged. I will never play in your casino. I will never put my money where my mouth is. I don't want no parts of this shit because the system's rigged. Like, this man working and doing what he got to do. Y'all having a little function, whatever, giving out bags. He like, yo, let me get a bag. Just get a nigga the bag. Like, you giving them out. You know what I mean? It don't matter if he got a girl or not. He could give it to his mom, his sister, his daughter, who knows? And I don't know none of these things, but to say, because he like, nah, I don't got a girl, but I want her to be my girlfriend. Is that out of pocket? Don't women want men to holler at them? I mean, that's what you getting all dressed up and all. Oh no, because like Jesse Wu, y'all don't do that for the niggas. Y'all do it for yourself. You getting glammed up and dolled up for yourself. So I get it. So when a nigga say, I'm not even acknowledging you. Like, I don't even want to shake your hand like coronavirus after the business meeting is over. Throw you the elbow. Or I throw you the, you know what I mean? Like Kevin saying, throw the hand up like this and, all right, good business deal. I'll see you tomorrow. Have drinks? No, we can have drinks, but you sit over there. I don't even want to smell your perfume. I don't want you to get close to this. That's what it's going to come to? Because that's all the way crazy. Like, you thinking about sending him home and reprimanding him for just saying, you know, now, he shouldn't have said it publicly. Is that what I'm missing? Because it was in a workplace? Or if he would have pulled it to the side, I really don't know. But again, as a man who worked in the office, worked in restaurants where it's tight fitting and you got to squeeze by sometimes, you know what I mean? And, you know, it is what it is. Like, I'm not saying perverse shit don't go on, things don't be said, but women do it too. Women do it too, because I've had it done to me a few times. Even when I was in a situation, like, and they know, like, oh yeah, your girl brought you lunch or whatever. As soon as they leave, like, now you back at my cubicle. You at my desk while I'm trying to work. Like, you know what I mean? So it works both ways, but that's why we in the end game. We are in the end game. And I know what it's like to lose, to feel so desperately that you're right, yet to fail. This brother right here, I know he felt like he was a knight in shining armor, like simp ass nigga. If you want to place him in that category, he like, I'm gonna get the bag, but I'm gonna make sure she get 2 bags because I like her. I think she look good. I like, you know what I mean, her style. And I'm gonna try to holler, but maybe he should have hollered outside the work. If that's the case, then that's the case. It is what it is. But damn it, man. Make a nigga don't even want to say nothing. Like, ain't you gonna compliment me? Nope. Like, hit the button on Greg Adams. Nope. Wrong, not complimenting, not looking at you. Like, I don't even want to work with you. Bring some nigga over here. I got to work with a nigga now. Like, damn it, man. You know what I mean? And we talk sports all day in between because you can't can't even healthy flirt no more. But the thing is, too, I want to know how he look. I didn't ask my lady that. Like, is he attractive? Did y'all, you know what I mean? Because if he was some ugly nigga, then maybe that's why. It's a meme going around. I had snapshotted it, but I deleted it. I make so many videos, my phone be having mad storage space. Every time I finish, I got to delete it right away. You know what I'm saying? After I post it. But it was a meme going around with a dude in the pool, you know what I mean? Nice built or whatever, bed and all that shit. Attractive. I could see why women are saying, nah, homie, you look good. And I guess he's saying, hey, sexy or some shit. And then in the other opposite picture, obviously they doing the extreme. It's an older, fat dude, black dude. Both of them is black. The dude that was in the pool was light-skinned, for whatever that's worth. The other dude is older, scruffy, big. They showing his belly because he a little big. He's saying the exact same thing, but one is sexual harassment and one is not sexual harassment. So then it gives you the power, women I'm talking about, to pick and choose. So you a fucking nigga over that's, you know what I mean, that don't look attractive, but a dude that you deem desirable, that you get wet for, you'll pop off on, is not sexual harassment. And that's messed up to me. I mean, I know life not fair. Men know that more than anybody. It's a lot of homeless men walking the streets, living in the streets more than women. You know what I mean? So y'all get more help. It is what it is. And, for the newbies coming in, again, I'm not on this side or that side, but right is right, wrong is wrong. A spade is a spade. A spade is a spade. How many books you got? You throw out a heart? No, that's still a heart. It's not a spade. So you can't call it a spade. You're going to call it a heart. Yeah, that part. All right, let's move on to this other shit. So, Pop Smoke, may he rest in peace. You know what I mean? She with the woo. That's my joint right there. You know what I mean? She with the woo. You know what I mean? That whole album sounded like 50 Cent produced it, and they took his balls. And I was telling Dre, shout out to my nigga Drake. You know what I mean? He a real big Pop Smoke fan, and I like Pop Smoke too. So now, a year later or some time later, you know what I mean, it's coming out now that his killers or his alleged killers, they didn't get convicted yet. It's some teenage niggas. And I know he was 19 or 20, 21, something like that. So he's a young man too. But how this is coming out is, I guess, the individual who told on himself or was recorded telling on himself inside, you insider. I'm not sure what he inside for again. Sometimes these stories come by fast and the nigga still gotta live. Can't really be no report. And for the record too, before we move forward, I'm not a reporter. I'm not a journalist. I'm not none of that. I see shit, I talk about it, I give my opinion from my views, my standpoint, what I think is right. Sometimes I'm wrong. Sometimes I'm all the way wrong. Like, it is what it is. But full transparency on the POPAVIST TV. And if you still tuned in and you a newbie, if you didn't hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, please do that. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, share the video. Let's get the views up. You know what I'm saying? We want to get monetized by July. Like, that's coming real fast. You know what I'm saying? But he's locked up talking to another prisoner or a plant agent or officer or something like that. And if you know the story, you know the story. Why I'm talking about it is because, again, for some reason, we love telling on ourselves. Like, look at me, I made it, and mama, and I made it. I got away with the crime, and then like, bro, just shut up. Why are you talking about a murder? And I've seen this a lot being inside as well. They even put this in documentaries and movies and all that. When you in the pen and you get locked up for the bookings, give you a prime example. I was locked up not going to prison. I was driving without a seatbelt on some dumb shit. Going from the Bronx over there on the Third Ave bridge, or when you go across the Bronx, you go to 120. You on 126th Street in Lex, and they had a little sting thing where they, a checkpoint, no seatbelt or whatever. Boom, get pulled over. Come to find out, car I was driving had no insurance. I was driving somebody else's car. Take me in, I got out, but it was a dude inside of the precinct in one of those white suits. Guess he had mad blood. He just finished murdering somebody with a knife. Bloody, bloody, bloody scene. I don't know who he killed. I don't remember the story being in the news after I got out of there. And he in there, just sitting there, everybody wondering why he got the whole white suit on or whatever. I guess they took his clothes for evidence. So as people start getting let go, they take people to the bookings. And I myself I just had to, after they ran my shit and all that, You know what I mean? See, I ain't had no warrants. I wasn't in no trouble. I got released. I just got released and got a ticket for no seatbelt. Should have gave me that anyway, but it is what it is. So while I'm there, though, they calls me out, calls a few people out, you know what I mean? And this is still in the precinct. They like, yo, see if you could get him to talk about what's going on and all that. I'm like, going on about what? And they're like, he murdered somebody or whatever. Where they do that? Do your job, bro. I'm not helping you do anything. I don't rock like that. So my point is, I know this shit happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when you in prison, especially for something else, you meeting different people. People is coming through the city. You don't know who these niggas is. They not your friends, most of them. You know what I'm saying? They criminals just like you. And most of them is trying to get out, believe it or not. Like, yeah, they want to get out. They don't want to be in there. Despite the crime, they could did the most heinous shit. They don't want to be there. Nobody in prison want to be there, even if they did the crime. Like, yeah, I did it, but I don't want to do this 25 life. That's why y'all niggas need to think about before you just pull out in broad daylight, because then the next scene, you'll be in the courtroom like Nino Brown talking about Kareem Akbar. He is the true leader of the C&B. If I'm going down, I'm taking everybody down because this shit is bigger than Nino Brown. Niggas tell like this to try to get out, to try to get any type of little leniency, any type of little mercy. Have mercy on me. Have mercy on my soul. Like, so I guess the young brother or whatever was in there, 16, 17. These dudes is young. Went in the house, killed Pop Smoke, said he was in the shower. Had the jury on it. They want, I guess it was a rollie, a bust down rollie. You know what I mean? They didn't even know they got names. I hear it in the songs, but I never was a jury guy. I actually took jury, but I never wore jury. That never was my bag. You know what I mean? I never wore jury. You know what I'm saying? Maybe a little watch. That's it. You know what I'm saying? A cheap watch at that. So anyway, got the rollie. They didn't get the other stuff. Sold a rollie for $2,000. So if it's 4 of y'all, you split that down. That's $500 a piece. Like you just killed this man. Rest in peace, condolences for $2,000. You ain't even get the value of the watch. And then you go to prison, I guess, for something else. You in there and you bragging or you telling your story about what happened to somebody that's an agent or somebody that's looking for a get out of free jail card. And then they tell on you. And now you're done now. You out of here. You already inside, but now it's time to start thinking about, do you ever think about when you're out of here? Fly record in video, out of here. $1,000 range, like you out of here. You all the way out of here. And if you seen the other video I did, yeah, you can get 20 to life. You can get 25 if they don't put the L on the back. At 19, 16, you come home, you still old. You know what I mean? Or you older and you're 40, 42. You know what I mean? You a nigga age, my age. You know what I'm saying? Come home, you may be looking young and all that, but your whole life is gone. No Bunningtons. No children until later on. Like, yeah, it's rough, bro. And then, like I said, you see brothers like Lou, you know what I mean? Lou Sims that just came home. You see him on the Unique podcast, Mecca Audio. Shout outs to Mecca Audio, you know what I mean? Hey, yo. All right, that Harlem vibe. He like, yeah, I wish I would have did shit different. Nigga don't want to be in the feds and all that. Fucked up, you know what I'm saying? It's just not a good feeling. And if you have choices, then you should exercise them, explore them before just doing the obvious, you know what I mean? Or doing what seems easy, being triggered, and then bang, 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 you know what I'm saying? And then, he loses life over, something that's, he could have got back, you know what I mean? They said it was a scuffle, and that's why they end up popping him, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, you can get that back, insurance, and, he shouldn't have got murdered. I don't, obviously I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is we do see instances and cases where people will fight for their shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fighting for my shit. Like, I'm dying with the chain on. But they're going to take that chain. They taking that jacket. They taking all that shit. Just like in the movie Menace to Society. Oh, you a baller. You walking around. And a lot of people that's walking around now with the ices and all that. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? It ain't really like back, a couple years ago when people was out here taking that off your neck. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure still people doing that, but not to the degree that it was. Like, niggas wasn't even tuck your chain in for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it is what it is. But know when you shining and you shining on the people, when you bringing the hate to you, especially if you got the shitty, dickhead, asshole, scum of the earth bag attitude, like if you one of them niggas, yeah, niggas look with the envy eye, waiting for a chance. And as soon as when they see a little opening, like Steve Harvey said, as soon as when it's a little crack, yeah, they coming through the door. They coming to get you. So you got to be prepared for that with that type of energy and you know, aura that brings to your cipher. You know what I'm saying? Something to think about, because I thought it was interesting. Last thing before we get out of here, you know what I'm saying? Keep y'all too long on this one. The verses that just passed, and you didn't see what my take on it, go see the other video that I just uploaded. But what I failed to mention on there is, like I was saying in the comments, I was really worrying about or speaking to the comments that was dragging the ladies, and a lot of it was from the ladies. So I'm like, where's the sisterhood? Where's the sister code? What is the sister code? But another thing where a lot of people was reacting to was an Instagram influencer, named Premadonna. You know what I'm saying? And she was in the comments a lot with her brand, with her products. She got the fryers and all that. And you know, I follow her. I was thinking about getting one for my moms or somebody. You know what I mean? Might get one for myself. They look like they official. But with that being said, people was like, it was tacky. It's the wrong place to do it. She was going ham, going too hard. Like, all right already. Like, I guess she was going ham. You know what I mean? And I didn't see that. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's on another. I'm looking on YouTube, and I guess on Instagram, maybe she was doing it. You know what I'm saying? So my question to y'all, I'm a business owner. I have different ventures. You know what I'm saying? And the Cozy Souls is one of them. You know what I mean? My Cozy Souls, my Cozy Souls, my Cozy Souls, so fresh. My Cozy Souls, my Cozy Souls, my Cozy Souls. Oh, yes, here we go. That's the jingle. You know what I mean? If you don't follow me on the gram, that's POPAVIST_Mage to you. Yeah, but don't put the to you. Just Mage, M-A-J. I got hats. I got other stuff. Like, I support people, so I promote this shit. When is the right time? Because, like, Escape and SWV, they wasn't looking at the comments. I'm sure they could care less, especially all of the dragging and the negative talk that some of them was getting from the ladies and the men. Like, people was just trolls, some of them. When is, like, it's for us. People that's into the comments, that's in the comments, you looking at the performance, but you looking at the comments too. Like, when you see the Kevin Samuels and these shows that got mad viewers and all that, and he keep telling them stop looking at the comments and focus on the show. So it's like, the performers is not looking in the comments. Maybe after, a lot of us is, well, I ain't gonna say me, but maybe I probably are going towards that. Who knows? Narcissism and all that. Like, we got to see what people are saying. So I'm sure all the performers, after it was over, went back to see what the people thought of them. Like, the people do make us, right? Like, the people that become famous and you make it to the top of the mountain, and you know what I mean? Like, the people make you do. You may be talented, you may be, you know, have charisma and style and swag and beauty, but ultimately you can't become famous and get to the top by yourself. It's the people that make you, unless you're putting glue in your head, doing some dumb shit. And then, you know what I mean? Even then, you got to go viral. The people is what make you go viral. I don't think it was nothing wrong with her being in the comments. Now, she came on stage on some Little Mama, like when Hov is performing, and you get caught in the moment, and you come up there like, yo, I got my slippers and all that, check out my Cozy Souls and shit. And then Hov is looking at you like, bro, like, where's security? How this light-skinned nigga even get up here? That's different. If you see somebody in the street doing a video, or, you know, then you just come barging in like, yo, I got the fly, fresh hats come through and all that. When it's in the comments and it's on social media, to be honest, what other time better to do it? Now, people do what they call flagging, or just people jumping on your page. I have people jump on my page sometimes, like, check out my artwork, check out my artwork. I do cartoon characters and all that. And most of the time, people don't even pay attention to that shit. But when are they supposed to do it? Track you down in the street, come to your job, give out flyers. You still can do that, and I do that as well. I always move around with my material, and if I see somebody that's worthy or whatever, try to make a connection, try to network and say, yo, what's up, bro? Or what's up, sis? Boom, boom, boom. But now the sis may have to not even try to talk to them. They may think you giving them a card for some sexual traffic shit. Like, who knows? Like, he tried to assault me by giving me a business card. Like, sheesh, it's like, it's hard on the brother. So I feel like, damn it, man, I got the fresh cut. So it's like, damn it, man. I can't even talk business to you no more. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think she was doing anything wrong. She might have been ODing mad time, but don't that shit be speeding so fast when it's 1.5, like 1.5 million? No names, serial number scratched off. That's the purple tape. That's one of the skits. It's like, what's she supposed to do? And I heard her sales went up after that, so obviously it worked. So I don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Again, it's not like the shit is flashing across the stage. She was able to hack into the system in the Matrix and then have that shit, splash across the stage while they singing their hearts out. Then obviously that's something different. But it's in the comments. The comments is for the viewers. We're viewing it. Why do you have a problem with her promoting her brand? Or a nigga saying, yo, come to my page. Check my page out. Look at my CD. Look at this. Look at that. You're just trying to network and do business. Somebody will catch it, see it, and then look at the next comment. Damn, this bitch titties is looking crazy. Or she done took all that fat out her ass and did it in, you know what I mean? Comments like that. You rather focus on that. Somebody got their own business. She doing her thing. You know what I mean? She got almost 1 million followers on the gram. So it is what it is. I don't think it was tacky. I don't think it was people come on my page, they like again with the artwork or you want some work done. Other people was obviously going to see. I don't never flag those comments. I don't never take those comments away on YouTube on this channel right here, POPAVIST TV. People put little stuff like be Asian stuff or Chinese words, and it'd be like go to this number or whatever. Somebody tried to sell me or was trying to give away iPhone 12 last night, like 5 in the morning while I'm putting my video up. As soon as when I put the video up, I see something like iPhone 12. Like it is what it is. So. I think we overthinking that, like, you know what I mean? You know, it's for the fans. The people that's in the comments is for us. It's not the performers is not seeing that shit at all until they go, if they go and decide to look at it. So you know what it is. It's your boy, POPAVIST. You now tuned in. POPAVIST TV. We live, we rolling, we unscripted, we authentic. That feeling back up in here one more again. Yeah, kid.